Hey campers, welcome to yet another edition of Dutch Oven 101. I'm Roger B. I'm kind of back in the frozen tundra. Well, okay, I'm not in the frozen tundra per se. I am, however, in southeastern Alaska with Valerie Ivy from Doc Warner's Alaskan Fishing Adventures. Thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Kind of take me through making a batch of bread. Where would you start?
I think the first place you'd start is to find a recipe that you're comfortable with. You can have all kinds of different recipes. There's very complicated ones or just simple, basic, whatever you're comfortable with.
Where would we start? We start with some flour?
Well, this one, we start with the eggs.
Okay. All right, so you're going to start up with how many eggs?
6 eggs.
Okay.
We pour 6 eggs in.
We've got 6 eggs beaten in there. Okay.
And then we add 2 cups of warm water.
Okay. And you had mentioned a cup of shortening.
Cup of melted shortening.
Okay.
Tablespoon of salt.
Okay.
About a cup of sugar, depending on how sweet you want it.
Ish.
Little, you know, tablespoon more or less, whatever.
Okay.
Then you mix your yeast, 4 tablespoons of yeast in a half cup of warm water.
Okay.
With a little sugar in there, and then pour it into your other mixture.
Okay.
Then you add your 8 to 9 cups of flour.
Okay.
And that's where you decide
how much?
How sticky it will be.
Okay.
Then you stir that in real well and mix it with your hands to get the flour around the edges, and you're ready to let it rise.
How long am I going to let it rise?
For about an hour.
Okay.
Okay, you just knead it a little bit, and you want a good amount of flour so that it doesn't stick to the board.
Flour. Yeah.
Use a nice heavy rolling pin and just roll it out. I like to roll it out into a rectangle.
If you're out in the beautiful outdoors and you don't have a really nice rolling pin, mash it out.
I cut my rolls with a pizza cutter. A lot of people cut the rolls out in a circle.
Right.
Then you have all the pieces that you wad up and roll it out again.
Yes.
Okay, what I do is I just square it up. Then you only have a few pieces left, and then you just cut it into your size that you want.
That is so slick.
Just makes it easy as can be.
There's another one of those gadgets, if you will. If you don't have in your cooking kit when you play in the outdoors, you should.
So what I do now is I just take the end of the roll and roll it up.
All right, so basically we just roll these up.
Just roll them up.
See that? Even I can do that. All right, the handy dandy Dutch oven here. And she's put some parchment paper in the bottom of it. I like that. So that way they don't stick. Also helps them to come out a little, and it's pretty.
I start putting them around the edge first, and you gotta leave a little space. If you put the tail down, then it stays a little nicer.
How long is this gonna take?
This takes about 20 to 25, maybe 30 minutes, depending on the air outside.
I can smell our magic rolls. Let's check and see how they're doing. Hot. As we always tell you here on Dutch Oven 101, the moment of truth. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That is absolutely phenomenal. How do you get better at Dutch oven cooking? You get out there and do it. It's Dutch Oven 101. I'm Roger B. We'll see you next time.